Before we begin our service today, we acknowledge that we are gathering upon the homeland of Western Abenaki people. We express gratitude for their traditional and ongoing stewardship of the lands and waters, and we offer respect to the elders, both past and present. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm Leah Greenberg, your worship associate this morning. In today's service, we honor the transitions and thresholds of our lives as we move into a new year. And it is through my own personal experience of transition that I am here today as your worship associate. Like many of you, I took a semi-circuitous route arriving here, involving 20 years of dabbling and exploring in San Francisco, dipping my toe into many of the Bay Area's religious and secular communities. I then spent my final 8 years working in the Contemporary Jewish Museum before driving a U-Haul across the country with my 2 kiddos and co-parent back to Montpelier, my hometown. Honestly, the transition and re-entry into Vermont living has been a bit bumpy at times, but fortunately, I found harmony and connection singing with the Solidarity singers who rehearsed here in the sanctuary, which led me to participate in UU services. And then came COVID, and perhaps one of the few but true silver linings of COVID was that I could gently start attending services online with my sweetie in my PJs. I'm not a morning person. So many, many thanks to the incredible tech team and to Verdis, Joan, Eliza, and Liza, and many others I met over those 2 years. And now, how beautiful it is to come here in person where I can see many familiar faces and start feeling more and more at home spiritually. And it was an honor to be invited to be serving as a worship associate. So I will attempt to do that now, this first time, without too many hiccups and awkward pauses. So on behalf of the entire worship team, I am delighted to welcome all of you, those of you in the sanctuary and those of you watching on live stream. In fact, if you are joining us from home, I'd like to invite you to take a moment to gather these items for later. A pen or pencil, a couple of pieces of paper, and a small bowl of water. You can have those nearby as you take in the worship service, the first of this year. For over 155 years, this Unitarian Universalist congregation has been a sanctuary for those seeking spiritual sustenance as well as peace and justice in the world. We welcome all into this community that affirms the worth and dignity of every person and the interdependence we share with all existence. We are so glad to be together on this very first morning of 2023. Please know that we have hearing assist devices available at the table in the rear of the sanctuary, and you can listen and watch the service in the fireplace room downstairs if you need to leave for any reason. And it is always a pleasure to have newcomers and guests join us for worship. If this is your first or second time and you wish to do so, you are invited to stand and wave your hand so we might offer you a special welcome. And hi, welcome. I'm with you in this first moment. We are glad you are here, and any of you newcomers and are welcome to fill out a welcome form available at the hospitality table in the vestry during coffee hour so that we can connect with you more fully. We would also love to have you join us at coffee hour immediately following the service to offer you a more personal welcome. Now, you can all join in the welcoming by taking a few moments to turn to your neighbors in the pews and share some words of greeting. Thank you for sharing these warm greetings. You are welcome to continue your conversations after the service downstairs during coffee hour, where you can also learn about additional opportunities to take part in the life of the community. You can also consult the weekly e-news for more information and announcements, of which I will share just a few. First, our Sunday morning children's chapel will resume next Sunday with a new elementary team leading us through the first through fifth grade group. All children in grades 1 to 5 are invited to join. And then the preschool kindergarten group will be moving downstairs beginning next Sunday, and will meet in the former preschool room by the vestry. And finally, all are welcome to attend the January meeting of the Women's Alliance this Tuesday, January 3rd in the vestry at 5 p.m. Details for this and many other things are in the e-news. For today's service, we are fortunate to welcome the Crones as our musical guests, a few of whom are actually members of the congregation and not really guests. So let's take a deep breath. Make sure our cell phones are silenced, and enter more deeply into our time of worship with the prelude performed by the Crones.
The fire is burning, the long night draws near. All who need comfort are welcome by here. We'll dance 'neath the stars and toast the past year, for the spirit of solstice is still living here. We'll count all our blessings while the mother lays down, with snow as her blanket covering the ground. Thanks to the mother for the life that she brings. She'll waken to warm us again in the spring. The poor and the hungry, the sick and the lost, these are our children, no matter the cost. Come by the fire, the harvest to share, for the spirit of solstice is still living here. A fire is burning, long night draws near. All who need comfort are welcome by thee. The stars and toast the past year, for the spirit of solstice is still living here. The spirit of solstice is still living here.
We gather at the threshold of this new year, a year behind us of joy and loss, change and transformation, questions and uncertainty. We come bearing burdens and regrets. We come full of hope and plans. We come just as we are. We come with exuberant and joyful hearts, eager to witness to others. We come bereft of the goodness of life, wondering, hesitant. We come just as we are. We come full of resolutions and promise. We come though we've broken our vow 1,000 times. We come just as we are. We gather at this threshold, open to possibility and poised for change, tending with love the inner flame that kindles each of our spirits and draws us back together again. Let us enter this time of worship with gentleness and tenderness for all that we bring into this space and this time, here in this place of warmth, of caring and kindness. Let us worship together. I invite you to please rise in body or spirit and join in our opening hymn. It's number 346 in the gray hymnal. Come sing a song with me.
Please join me in saying the words of affirmation adapted from L. Griswold Williams. Love is the doctrine of this church, the quest for truth its sacrament, and service is its prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge in freedom, to serve human need, to the end that all souls shall grow into harmony with the divine. Thus do we covenant.
We pause at the threshold between one year and the next this morning as we engage in a period of reflection during our service in 3 parts. We will remember, release, and resolve. Our service today is modeled after the annual New Year's service at the UU Church of Columbia in Columbia, Missouri. First, we remember a year, 2022, that was another difficult one around the world, with the drumbeat of war echoing across the globe, with drought and famine and political extremism. Yet it was a year that was also full of goodness and beauty, as human life always is. And so let us take some time now, before 2023 is fully upon us, to bring to mind memorable moments and milestones from the year now past. I invite you to use the paper that you were handed upon entering the sanctuary, or a piece of paper that you have with you at home, to doodle or to draw a map of your year as we read the following words of meditation and reflection that are adapted from Victoria Stafford. I think in the sanctuary here, you have found that at the ends of the pews are little bags with pens and pencils and things to write with. And anything that you write or draw on your piece of paper is just for you. This is Map of the Journey in Progress by Victoria Stafford. Here is where I found my voice and chose to be brave. Here is a place where I forgave someone against my better judgment, and I survived that. And unexpectedly, amazingly, I became wiser. Here's where I was once forgiven, was ready for once in my life to receive forgiveness and to be transformed. And I survived that also. I lived to tell the tale. This is the place where I said no more loudly than I thought I ever could. And everybody stared, but I said no loudly anyways, because I knew it must be said. And those staring settled down into harmless, ineffective grumbling, and over me they had no power anymore. Here's a time, and here's another, when I laid down my fear and walked right on into it, right up to my neck into that roiling water. Here's where cruelty taught me something. And here's where I was first astonished by gratuitous compassion and knew it for the miracle it was, the requirement it is. It was a trembling time. And here, much later, is where I returned the blessing clumsily. It wasn't hard, but I was unaccustomed. It cycled round, and as best I could, I sent it back on out, passed the gift along. This circular motion around and around has no apparent end. And here's where something caught me, a warm breeze in late winter, birdsong in late summer. Here is where I began to look with my own eyes and listen with my ears and sing my own song, shaky as it is. Here is where, if by surgeon's knife my heart was opened up, and here, and here, and here, and here. These are the landmarks of conversion. I welcome you to take a few more moments for quiet reflection and writing.
Thank you. And here is when we remember those in our community beyond our walls, and we show our generosity as a form of love. Our gifts freely given help us practice Unitarian Universalism within and beyond our congregation. Each month, through the UCM Community Pouch Program, we share a part of our collection with an important church fund or a community organization aligned with our values. Did you know that just 12% of skiers and snowboarders identify as BIPOC? Well, this month's Community Pouch recipient is determined to change that statistic. Unlikely Riders is a Vermont BIPOC nonprofit which mobilizes those it serves to find healing in the mountains while claiming space in the snow sports industry and culture. It provides outdoor gear, warm clothing, lessons, and social outings with the goal of reducing barriers to snow sports and creating community for BIPOC people here in Vermont. For Unlikely Riders, fostering outdoor play is an act of resistance. Half our cash offerings will go to this pouch recipient, and the other half will directly support the mission and ministry of this congregation. If you wish to designate your entire offering to the community pouch, please indicate that with a note attached to your cash or in the memo line of your check. You can find the offering pouch at the end of the pews on the side aisles. Please pass them towards the center aisle, and your offering will now be greatly received. We are so grateful to each and every one of you for your generosity in its many forms. Let us, in a moment, enjoy another musical offering by the Crones.
And I am yours, I
was beautiful. This poem is called Release by Peter Friedrichs. I wish I were like the trees who let their leaves go gracefully without regret, or the tumbling stream that flushes silt to sea, exchanging murkiness for blessed clarity, or the dandelion who bows its head to the subtle breeze, unleashing its future without fear or loss. Instead, I drive white-knuckled, defensive, as we were taught, tense and guarded for what may come my way. I keep a death grip on life. If you ask me for my dying wish, it would not be for 10 more wishes. It would be to let go of wishing anymore. Wishing I'd made different choices and that I hadn't hurt you as I did. And to forgo those old and dusty grudges that I keep like pictures in a shoebox beside my bed. I long to embrace my life with a lover's touch, or as you would an injured wren, precious, tender, true. Instead, regret and fear, twin anchors hold me fast, close in against the shore. Cast off, I hear them call from the open, exotic lands my heart yearns for. But the waters in between here and theirs hold unknown hazards, unlike this dark, familiar port. This day, a prayer to ease my grip on what once was, or what is meant to be, that I might find myself content to drift and float upon life's boundless sea.
The next ritual that we will participate in is a ritual of releasing the year behind us, and it's adapted from Erica Hewitt. The new year calls us forward, filled with mystery, and as we turn toward this new year, we take a final glimpse of the past year and reckon with all that it held for us. In just a moment, our worship associates and helpers will be moving through the sanctuary with baskets of something called flash paper. And it is a specially treated paper that evaporates in fire, leaving no ash or residue. You are invited to take a piece of the paper as we move into this time of reflecting on the year behind us. You can consider what you might leave behind today, burning it brightly so that it changes form and disappears. Or if you are joining worship on the live stream, I invite you to spend some moments meditating with your hands about what you are carrying that you would let go. And then you are invited to wash your hands in your bowl of water while the in-person burning of paper takes place. Here are some questions for your consideration. What parts of our lives, what things, ideas, people, or ways of living have become obstacles to our becoming the people we want to be, the people we need to be? What is holding you back? What is getting in the way of you living as fully as you would like to? What might you burn away? What will you relinquish? When you have your flash paper, you're invited to write a word or two on it for release. Nobody will see that word or phrase or drawing except you, the flame, and the universe. So be free to write whatever it is you need to write. And I'll allow you a few moments to write on your paper, and when you are ready, you can come forward to the candle in the front of the chancel. During that time, for a few minutes, music will play. And during that time, if you're at home, you're invited to wash your hands in a bowl of water as your ritual of release. Or if you're in the sanctuary, you can come forward to release your paper into the flame. I will warn everyone, it does happen. The burning happens very suddenly and very quickly. It's quite a transformation. If you would be more comfortable, I am happy to release your paper into the flame for you. And I will also demonstrate before the first person goes so you can have some sense of what to anticipate. And as you're ready, you're invited to come forward.
If anyone needs any more flash paper.
appreciate your bravery in coming forward and participating in this ritual of release. I felt the courage stirring. And if the past year held joy and growth for you, may that sweetness continue to bless you. If the past year held pain and bitterness, may you be relieved of those burdens and renewed for the journey ahead. Let us look to the new year with hope, with curiosity about its many unknowns, and with faith in our strength to navigate it with grace. I invite us to move into a time of meditation and just notice what it has shifted for you after this ritual of release. Arrive more fully into this moment, into your breath, into your body as you are aware of it right now. Notice what is left in the space of your letting go. And know that who you are right now at this threshold is all that is needed. Let us join now in a few moments of quiet meditation together. We now turn to our final phase of our service of ritual, turning to resolve for the coming year. We know that this coming year will hold much that we cannot control or predict. We're learning that lesson, seems increasingly day by day. But we also know that our intentions matter. And we turn to this new year with our hearts centered on all that we would create and all that we would love into being. We'll begin by sharing some words for the new year by Kathleen McTeague. This is a responsive reading. Those in the sanctuary can find it in the back of the gray hymnal. It's number 544. I will read the regular text, and I invite you to respond with the italicized text. The 1st of January is another day dawning, the sun rising as the sun always rises, the earth moving in its rhythms. So it is. Everything is the same, bound into its history as we ourselves are bound. Yet also we stand at the threshold, and new year something truly new, still unformed, leaving the stunning power in our hands. What shall we do with this great gift of time this year? Let us begin by remembering that whatever justice, whatever peace and wholeness might bloom in our world this year. We are the hearts and minds, the hands and feet, the embodiment of all the best visions of our people. Let us take the step forward together onto new ground. Planting our dreams well, faithfully, and joy. I invite those of you in the sanctuary to find a stone that is in the bag at the end of your pews, either at the windows or the center aisle. You'll find different stones and rocks. I invite you to find one that speaks to you, and to just hang on to it for a moment. If you are joining worship on the live stream, I invite you to bring out a piece of paper or index card, Post-it note, just something you can write on if you'd like. And here we are at the turning of the year. We have remembered, we have released from the year, we have remembered and released from the year what is passing away, and we turn our faces toward a new year, a new span of days that will surely shape, that we will surely shape with hope and fear and love, as we do every day of every year. And yet there is something in us that also craves a reset, the chance to resolve ourselves anew to the life of our longing. Author Neil Gaiman says this about our fresh new year: be kind to yourself in the year ahead. Remember to forgive yourself and to forgive others. It's too easy to be outraged these days, so much harder to change things, to reach out, to understand. Try to make your time matter. Minutes and hours and days and weeks can blow away like dead leaves, with nothing to show but time you spent not quite ever doing things, or time you spent waiting to begin. Meet new people and talk to them. Make new things and show them to people who might enjoy them. Hug too much, smile too much, and when you can, love. And so, lest these days that lie ahead with such promise and possibility blow away with our unthinking, let us now take a moment to center ourselves on our intentions. I invite you to think of a word or a phrase that will be a touchstone of your intentions for 2023. For those of you who are at home, I invite you to write that word or phrase on your piece of paper or Post-it note, perhaps even illustrate it. And for those of you in the sanctuary with a stone, if you'd like, you can take a marker from the baggie that's in your pews and write that word or phrase on the stone, and then keep passing that marker down. If you'd prefer, you can also just hold that stone or rock in your hands in silence and imbue it with your wordless intention. These stones are for you to keep and to take with you. So I invite you to take a few moments to write that down or just hold your stone, thinking about your intention for the year ahead. And as we've done a lot of quiet reflecting during this service, I invite you to take a few moments, if you'd like, to share your word or phrase of intention with a neighbor near you in the pews, or to write it in the chat of the live stream, if you'd like for someone else to know your intention today. And I invite you to carry this touchstone with you into your year as a reminder of your intention, your hope, and the life that you love and are willing and planning to create in the year ahead. So let us now join in our closing hymn. It's number 311 in the gray hymnal, Let It Be a Dance. Please rise and body your spirit.
Let it be a dance.
close our service, we extinguish our chalice and carry with us its flame of truth, the warmth of community, and a spark of hope into the days and the week ahead. As we do so, let us say together our mission statement. We welcome all as we build a loving community to nurture each person's spiritual journey, serve human need, and protect the earth, our home. As we move into this new year, may we know that we do so in the company of a beloved community of questioners and seekers, of people trying their best, sometimes failing and trying again, moving with intention and with love. May we fill this new year and each new day with the grace, the beauty, and the courage of our living. And we conclude our service with the postlude.